Hello, my name is David Pensyl and I'm a certified financial planner professional at Lincoln Investment. Since starting my career at Lincoln, the month of August has always been a very busy month for me. It's a time when I personally visit you at the school districts prior to the new school year and talk to you about retirement planning, P.S.E.R.S, 403Bs, and investment management. This year, however, I've been given an opportunity to go on a once-in-a-lifetime trip internationally, and if you're watching this video prior to August 26, 2024, it means I'm likely not in the country and I'm enjoying some street food. So in lieu of a physical visit with you all this year, I've decided to make this video and help provide you with all the same insights needed to begin thinking about retirement as a public school employee and P.S.E.R.S member. As I cover various topics in this video, I will also address commonly asked questions pertaining to the subject matter. If you are watching this video, Lincoln Investment is one of the approved 403B vendors in your school district. The 403B is a supplemental retirement account commonly used in conjunction with your P.S.E.R.S pension benefit as a PA public school employee. Some old school individuals refer to the 403B as a TSA or tax sheltered annuity. Thankfully these days you can also invest in mutual funds in your 403B, not just annuities. Funding of the 403B comes directly from your payroll in either pre-tax traditional 403B or after-tax Roth 403B versions. Roth 403Bs are not available in every school district, so check with your HR, benefits, or business office to see if the Roth 403B is available in your district. Traditional 403B contributions offer a tax deduction when first contributed to the account, which will lower your overall taxes in the year of the contributions. Upon distribution, however, you will pay ordinary income taxes on your withdrawals. Roth 403B accounts work the opposite. Upon your initial contributions, you will not receive a tax deduction. However, your distributions in retirement, so long as certain rules are followed, will be tax-free to you. Here are some of the boring but important numbers associated with 403Bs for 2024. Regular contribution limits have been raised from $22,500 per year in 2023 to $23,000 per year in 2024. These numbers are relevant for those who are not in the year they are going to turn 50 years of age and under. Over a regular 26 pay period cycle, this means that for individuals generally under the age of 50, they can contribute up to approximately $884 per pay. Most people don't contribute that much, yet I felt it was important to let you know the limits. If you are over the age of 50 or it's the year you're going to turn 50, you can contribute an extra $7,500 per year into the 403B account for a combined total of $30,500 per year. Over a regular 26 pay period cycle, this means that for individuals generally age 50 or above, they can contribute up to approximately $1,173 per pay in 2024. Lincoln Investment's minimum per pay contribution is only $25. 403Bs also offer loan privileges which allow you to take out a loan from your 403B for any reason and pay it back over a maximum of 5 years or 60 months. This is not a taxable event, and the money is paid back into your account. The limit on the amount you can loan out to yourself is $50,000 or half of your account balance, whichever is less. For more information, reach out to myself or the financial advisor who oversees your 403B. Here are 3 commonly asked questions I get regarding the 403B. Yes, we would first open a new 403B through your current district and set up deductions with payroll. Once the account is established, we can begin the process of moving over the old 403B. The process is fairly simple and completing the transfer can take a few weeks up to a month depending on the company the proceeds are coming from. I would be personally involved in following up on the status with you every step of the way. Yes, there is a special rule for 403Bs where you can withdraw early from a 403B without a 10% tax penalty. If you are separated from service from the school district who sponsors the 403B, and it's at least the year you're going to turn 55, the transaction is considered an early withdrawal with an exception. Your rate of return is not dependent on the account type you choose. Your rate of return is instead dependent on the type of investment you choose to put into that account, among other things. All these account types can hold aggressive investments, which are more volatile and likely more correlated to the stock market, or conservative investments, which are less volatile and more correlated to cash or the bond markets, and everything in between. Rate of returns have nothing to do with the account type you choose. It's about the investments you fund in those accounts, the timing of those investments, time horizon, taxes, etc. The Pennsylvania State Employees Retirement System, or P.S.E.R.S. for short, is likely going to be your most important retirement asset in your later years. Why? Well, in my humble opinion, the basis for retirement planning is income planning. You are used to receiving a paycheck through your entire working career. It's what you and your family base your lifestyle on. When you retire, where is the paycheck going to come from? Well, probably multiple sources. The biggest being P.S.E.R.S. if you're a longtime employee of the PA public school system. Hence the emphasis. P.S.E.R.S. can be a whole video on its own, but for now, here are a few things I think you should keep in mind when it comes to P.S.E.R.S. The formula for the defined benefit or pension portion of your P.S.E.R.S. is final average salary times years of service times the multiplier. What is considered your final average salary or multiplier is dependent on when you were hired. However, this formula applies to everyone. Anyone hired after July 1st, 2019 also has a defined contribution portion of their P.S.E.R.S., which acts similarly to a 403b. This portion is done through a company called Voya, and you are able to change your investments in this account by contacting them. You should receive quarterly statements from Voya regarding this account, and it should be part of your planning for retirement. As a P.S.E.R.S. member, you should know the difference between being vested in your pension and being superannuated in your pension. Vested means you are eligible for a monthly retirement benefit after termination of employment. Superannuated means your benefit will be unreduced because age and years of service requirements have been met. Unlike Social Security, P.S.E.R.S. rarely has a cost of living or inflation adjustment. So in my opinion, you shouldn't count on it happening when planning for retirement. And if it does, well, it's a nice bonus. Keep your beneficiaries up to date on your P.S.E.R.S. I think you can infer the horror stories that occur with this one. Your monthly P.S.E.R.S. benefit is subject to federal income tax, but not state or local tax, so long as your primary residence remains the state of PA. If you are planning to live outside of PA, you should contact state and local tax authorities in that location to determine whether your benefit is taxable. You will also no longer pay into P.S.E.R.S. from your benefit, which could have been anywhere between 5.25% to 12.3% of your pay when you were working, dependent on your membership class and hire date. Social Security and Medicare taxes are also not deducted from your P.S.E.R.S. monthly benefit, which for most people is a combined total of 7.65% of your pay while working. And if you were making any 403b contributions, those would be done as well, assuming you separate from service or retire from that school district. Purchase of service debt can be paid back a number of ways. Those are as follows: lump sum payment, payroll deductions made at the discretion of the employer, rollover money held in a traditional IRA, simple IRA, 401a, 401k, 403b, and governmental 457 plans, and an actuarial debt payback plan upon retirement. There is a generic calculator that can be found on the P.S.E.R.S. website so that you can run your own calculations on the defined benefit portion of your retirement. I will link the website in the shared email, or it will be in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. Your statement of account for P.S.E.R.S. is generated once per year and is generally sent out in the fall. This is a very important document that should be kept on file always and reviewed to ensure the correct information is reflected. For convenience, I always recommend clients create a member login on the P.S.E.R.S. website so you have access to the most recent statement and past ones at any time, as well as any other important information regarding your P.S.E.R.S. benefits. For P.S.E.R.S. membership classes TC, TD, TE, TF, and TH, there is a special early retirement option available if you are at least age 55 and have 25 or more years of credited service. A 55-25 retirement is reduced by 1/4% per month for each month that you are under normal retirement requirements. For Class TG members, their early retirement is available at 57 years of age with 25 years of service. If you're considering starting a 403b to supplement your P.S.E.R.S. pension benefit, I think it's important to list out a few things you should have in place prior to your first contribution. These simple, but not always easy steps will ensure that once you begin to save for retirement, you don't find yourself in a position where you need to make an early withdrawal from the account, because that really defeats the whole purpose of saving for retirement. Here are my 4 simple rules. Eliminate all credit card debt where balances are held from month to month. Have 3 to 6 months worth of monthly expenses in a highly liquid account in case of emergency. Create a budget and ensure you have a positive cash flow from month to month. Be intentional. Set long and short-term financial goals and write them down so that they are concrete. Those were 4 rules to follow before you start investing. As a bonus, I'd like to give you 4 more rules to use once you actually start investing. Invest at fixed periods, whether the market is up or down. This is a technique called dollar cost averaging, and it's already something that you do when you set up a payroll deduction. Slightly increase the amount contributed to your accounts each year, even if it's by a little. I help my clients accomplish this by reaching out to everyone who has a 403(b) with me each July. Do not make hasty decisions regarding your portfolio based on the short-term news cycle. And 4. Invest with time horizon in mind, not just age. With the new school year beginning in just a few days, I want to thank you for the time and attention you've given to watch this video. If you like what you've heard today and want to work with Lincoln Investment, or just have questions regarding your unique situation, please don't hesitate to reach out using the contact information provided in the shared email and attachments. I've also posted a QR code on the screen that will lead you right to my digital calendar so you can schedule a meeting conveniently and at a time that works best for you. I look forward to being of service to your school district and wish you all the best in the 2024 to 2025 school year. See you later.